news.
As we celebrate America's 250th anniversary, we take a look back at an incredible creation. Gosh, it looks so simple to us today, doesn't it? But an invention more than 130 years ago built the Central Valley, and it continues to feed much of the nation today. How important this was, not just to the Central Valley of California, but really the entire world.
Yeah, so when it comes to major inventions here in the Central Valley, the Fresno scraper is arguably probably the most important worldwide.
This is the Fresno scraper. Ryan Jacobson, CEO of the Fresno County Farm Bureau, owns 3 of them. Today they serve as a conversation starter on his farms, and one day will be passed down to his 3 sons. But as he explains, the Fresno scraper helped build the foundation of modern agriculture and made it possible to feed millions.
And I know it's something that most people have probably never heard of, but it literally went all over the world. Here in the San Joaquin Valley, it was invented for one major purpose, and that was for building our irrigation canals.
Those canals transformed Central California, turning what is a naturally dry desert climate into one of the most productive farming regions anywhere in the United States.
The San Joaquin Valley produces an incredible amount of the nation's food, but it's also a desert. We rely upon imported water that's originating from the Sierra Nevadas above us.
Back in the late 1800s, the Central Valley had a problem. The ground was hard, and it took dozens of laborers a lot of effort to dig. Back-breaking work under the hot, scorching sun, all changed by James Porteous's invention in 1883.
It changed everything, because before people were using hand hoes, and just if you think of the scale of human labor, here it's hot. Now hot is very hot here, with no shade, with people trying to make a living.
Instead of pushing dirt forward, it lifted the dirt into a curved bowl, carrying and dumping soil with precision. A simple idea, yet groundbreaking, literally.
This machinery allowed all these important canals to be dug so much quicker, so much better, and it really is those canals that fed all of these farms that transformed this desert into the agricultural incredible area that we see today.
Elizabeth Laval with the Fresno County Historical Society says it didn't just change farming, it literally changed lives.
Italians, Armenians, Japanese, Chinese, they all bought and worked the farms. Immigrants with little hope really found the American dream.
And what grew from that transformation now reaches dinner tables nationwide.
Fresno County, smack dab in the middle of California, is the food capital of the nation. It is likely that every single American is eating something from my backyard.
Whether you're watching the story from Georgia, Michigan, Oklahoma, or Texas, from fruits to vegetables to dairy, the Central Valley of California feeds America.
About 75% of the nation's fruits, 1/3 of the nation's vegetables, 1 in 5 glasses of milk, on and on and on, all originate right here in California, most of that in the central San Joaquin Valley.
We're talking peaches, plums, lemons, grapes, cherries, raisins, almonds, pistachios. It also sparked innovation across the state. They learned how to dry peaches and ship them, becoming delicacies along the East Coast. And for the first time, Central Valley crops, they could reach tables thousands of miles away. And the ideas didn't stop there.
Farmers have been innovators across time, and without some of their inventions, things wouldn't have happened across the country and around the world.
Including one of the greatest engineering feats ever built, all thanks to the Fresno scraper.
When people hear that it was actually utilized to help build the Panama Canal, I mean, jaws just drop.
From Fresno to Panama, the scraper helped reshape global trade, cutting travel time between oceans and transforming international commerce. And it didn't stop there. Its design would go on to influence modern bulldozers and earth-moving equipment that we still use today. And while technology, of course, has evolved, the impact the scraper had lives on.
History has been changed all around the world, but the Fresno scraper is recognized as one of the most important agricultural inventions ever across the world.
From horse-drawn beginnings to tractors and even early motor vehicles, a tool that helped bridge generations of tech and help build an industry that now feeds a nation.
And if you learn nothing else out there, learn that there are people that are giving their life, multi-generational families. That's getting harder, but that farmers do care about how their food is grown.
The Fresno scraper, an invention that in many ways continues to serve food for thought ahead of your next meal. And isn't that something, the Fresno scraper? Stay with us. We'll be right back.